Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Combo Breaker 99, and I'm back with a little post-fight video. I know I'm a little bit behind of last weekend's women's MMA fights. First, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Angela Hill, her win over Maryna Moroz. Overall, I think it was a good performance by Angela Hill. She did what she had to do against a much more scrappy stand-up striker like Moroz, who kind of wants to just kind of bang on the inside, just going by the way she was throwing, and she just wants somebody that's going to stay in front of her. But Angela Hill, she did the opposite. She was, a lot of the times, Angela Hill was just timing those flurries from round one. She would just time those flurries and counter with that right hand, and that pretty much set the pace from the whole fight. From round one, she was just tagging her with that right hand and started to really black her eye by the end of the fight. But yeah, she was able to just time those kind of telegraph punches that she was landing, and just do a lot of just better stand-up work. The jab, the right hand on the inside. She would push forward in there and just land those knees on the way out. And she really, to me, I think she really made Moroz look a bit amateurish, man. Like Moroz, she was a taller, longer fighter, but it was like she had no way of using her own jab to time Angela Hill's rushes on the inside. But Angela Hill was able to pop with a few combinations to get out and kind of just overall dictate the pace through every round. She was able to make her fight her fight, and I think that was the improvement on Angela Hill's side, because in the past, in some of Angela Hill's fights, she's kind of gone up or down, and she's kind of unpredictable to me. Sometimes you don't know which one's going to show up. You don't know, like the one that's putting on the clinic's going to show up, or the one that fought Amanda Nunez's partner, Nina. Overall, she put on, like I said, it wasn't like no fighter was ever in danger in this one. It was just a good performance, a good technical performance by Angela Hill. Like I said, she was just able to time those telegraph punches that Moroz was throwing. And, I noticed the commentators were almost torn between both of them, trying to say that those high volume of punches would help Maryna win, but she was throwing a lot of punches. She was being busy, but a lot of it was ineffective busyness. Like, a lot of that stuff wasn't landing, whereas Angela Hill was being more accurate with, 2 and 3 shots, while Maryna was throwing a lot of it wasn't even landing. At the same time, like I said, it was telegraphed, so she really had no problem, timing it. But yeah, overall, like I said, it was a good technical performance by Angela Hill. The second fight was a much more action fight between Marion Reneau and Sara Mcmann. First round, I had to give it to Sara Mcmann. She put on a good, good strength match there, and kind of had Marion in trouble in the beginning. And the second round, that's where Marion was able to come on stronger. She kind of got Sara Mcmann in that triangle choke. And it was just like it was sapping her energy. For some reason, it just had her in a position where Sara Mcmann didn't know what to do, and it had her arm. She had her arm in the triangle choke as well as her neck, and it just was kind of like this askew position where she couldn't get that arm out or get that arm to push open the triangle. So she wound up tapping. It was just a good fight. Like I said, I'm still kind of new to the moves on MMA, but I just, really enjoy a good fight. I'm kind of learning them as I go, man. I'm more of the stand-up fighters, but overall, I know a good submission when I see one, man. But yeah, I think of Marion Reneau, for 40 years old, she looks good, and I think she still has a chance to, maybe shoot for that title. And the last fight I wanted to talk about is the fight I did a breakdown on. The one I was looking forward to, Tecia Torres versus Jessica Andrade. Yeah, man, this fight, it was kind of disappointing for me, because like I said, I was going for Tecia Torres in this one, and the reason I was disappointed was because round one showed Tecia had the hand speed, had that, had the overall countering skills and had the ability to use some good angles and get out and just kind of set the pace for the next 2 rounds. Because I gave her the first round. Because she was able to land some nice right hands. Like I said, she don't have a lot of power, but she has enough to get some respect, and she can get the hell out of there before she gets into like a strength match or gets bodied by Jessica Andrade. But she did the opposite, man. She did like almost what Claudia did, stayed on the inside too much with her and tried to get into some grappling with her. Like, there were a few times, like, I thought, that Andrade was going to, submit her in some way, but I have to give Tecia Torres credit. She had more energy and more strength than I thought, on the inside. But like I said, this ain't a strength for strength type of thing. You got to use what you have, which is, your stand-up game. Tecia should have just kept it on her feet and kept moving in and out of an angle, because a lot of the times Andrade, like I said, she'd get her hands on her because she would stay in there or move straight back. I mean, all she had to do was use angle, because Andrade just kind of likes to come forward like a bully. Like I said, she just kind of, she just be coming forward at you until she gets you. She's not cutting the octagon off or anything. She's not really chasing you down with effective pressure. She'll get you when she gets you, and she'll get you if she can get you. And a lot of them slams in the second round, I knew from there, like, that was going to set the pace, because I was like, this is the fight that Tecia wants. And that kind of disappointed me, man, because I was like, Tecia has the striking ability to turn this into a clinic like Joanna did. But like I said, sometimes you can't let them balls get in your way, man. You got to think with your brains, and use what you got to capitalize. Because all the way to the third round, it was just like slam after slam after slam, and from there, some ground and pound and work on the inside from Andrade, and she just took those last 2 rounds. So it went to the rightful winner. I feel like Tecia Torres ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. She was able to last. She was able to last through the fight, and shows that she has the heart and the strength to go with somebody like this. So to me, once you prove you have that, go ahead and take the win with the better skill that you have, you have, which she should have did. She just went on and outboxed her or outstriked her, and that would have proved something to me. Because same with like the Cyborg and Holly Holm fight. I felt like Holly Holm, you can take her punch. After that, start using your speed, start using your angles to get out of any threatening positions. Or with Cyborg, that's how I kind of feel Tecia Torres should have did, because she has the speed and everything. But yeah, man, like, overall there were three really good fights, and the strawweight division it's lit, man. Like I said, that it's lit. So whoever Tecia fights from here, I'm always game to watch it. Andrade, same with her. She'll probably get a title shot from here. I think when she gets in there with Rose, it's going to be a different story. Definitely, Andrade, she's definitely dangerous, like I said in the past, but once you watch the tape on her and know what she can do, I feel like you definitely can beat her and make her look one-dimensional. But yeah, like I said, overall, all 3 good fights, good performances by the winners. Hats off to even the people in defeat. But yeah, that's all I got to say on these fights. I am going to be looking at Cyborg, her fight against Yana this weekend, so I'll probably try to do a breakdown of that. But yeah, this y'all guys can follow me at my Instagram at ComboBreaker99, as well as the Jab Effect if you like boxing. Check out my boxing podcast. Shout out to Boxing P, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.